Hello there! Welcome back to another episode of We Are the Senate, a Clone Wars breakdown where we'll watch and discuss a new Clone Wars episode every week. This week we'll be watching Clone Wars Season 3, Episode 15, Overlords. And we hope you enjoy the show as much as we do. Thanks for tuning in, and this is where the fun begins. For those of you who haven't seen this Clone Wars episode in a while, we have a synopsis for you. A mysterious force draws Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Ahsoka to a distant planet governed by three powerful force wielders. So this is the beginning of the arc I would like to designate the Mortis arc. And honestly, this arc changes everything for Star Wars mythology, and it kind of watches Dave Filoni's obsession with Mortis. But let's jump right into our first scene. They've been drawn into this mysterious planet. And they're trying to figure out, like, what's going on, because this is not what they signed up for. And it's the good old trio.
I saw something.
You know?
A reflection up on the hill.
I don't see anything.
I have to admit, Mortis is pretty. It's very pretty. Kind of. When it's daytime, at least.
Yeah, nighttime is a little rough, guys.
Are you the one?
What? Did you hear that? I didn't hear anything.
I love the fact that, like, Anakin's like, wait, am I hallucinating? Oh.
Hello.
Ugh.
Who are you?
Does Obi-Wan have a crush?
Are you the one?
I love that look that
the
Anakin
one
just gave
what?
her.
I will take you to him. Him who?
Did you bring us here?
Only he can help you.
Wow.
There is little time.
They're so cryptic. But also the character design for the daughter is peak
We thought
character
the
design.
planet was strange. How about this one?
Oh my gosh, Anakin, she's
As long
right
as we stay
there.
together.
Yeah, they're not sticking together.
I know it's just a line regarding, like, you know, stick together on this planet, and honestly, but yeah, they don't. If you take it to mean a little more than it actually does, one of them becomes Darth Vader, the other one becomes a hermit and dies.
And Ahsoka.
Well, Ahsoka, we don't quite know what her end is
Her
yet.
end is
She's still going.
here.
Yeah, she's still going. But it's sad that this trio doesn't have a happy ending. And that's why Clone Wars is secretly depressing.
It's not secretly
No,
depressing.
yeah,
it just
actually, it's
is.
in your face depressing.
Yeah.
But they've met the daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
But clearly, that's not the only strange thing on this planet.
Yeah.
Because, you know, is this even a
The
planet?
seasons seem to change with the time of day. Yeah.
And there are no animals.
That's the
And you
first
sense
thing
it.
that struck you as
Since we arrived.
strange.
The force is very strong. An intersection
Says the
unlike
chosen
anything
one.
I've ever felt before. Be wary.
I have to admit, though, Anakin is like...
Excuse me. Who are you taking us to?
The father, of course. Of course.
And what exactly
I
are
love
you?
that you could tell
We
how
are the
much
ones who
sass
have the power.
Ahsoka
We are the
is,
middle. The beginning.
like, taking from Anakin.
Glad she cleared that up for us.
I mean, they're grilling her.
Yeah.
The daughter must think that they're, like, so mean. Oh. Oh no, and what if Obi-Wan just died then? That would change a lot.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
I do love that you get to see, like,
It is forbidden.
Ahsoka and
Dang.
Obi-Wan have,
Sorry,
you know,
I was
their
just
friendship.
saving your life.
That was my brother's.
Anakin won't stop
You are
being
in great
sassy,
danger.
and I honestly love it for him.
Do not leave this place.
Yeah, if you haven't guessed, the daughter's brother is
Wait.
called the son.
Are you alright? Yeah, but our friend here is run off.
The voice
back
acting
to the ship
is
and-
top tier, honestly.
I'll follow her and find out how to get off this rock.
And if this is a trap,
Then I'm not gonna wait around to find out.
I feel like that
Stop.
perfectly
Wait for us to
encompasses
find
who
another way around
Anakin
and
is.
meet you.
He's just like, I'm gonna do my own
Anakin.
thing.
So reckless and impatient.
Obi-Wan, you can scream at him, it's okay. That's totally within the Jedi code.
Yeah.
But regardless, I just love the way that Anakin and Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan to some extent, like, play off of each other. And I love the fact that Anakin has no filter.
Yeah.
Like, you're meeting a mythical force being, and he just won't stop. It's top tier comedy. But Ahsoka and Obi-Wan, they go back to the ship, only, well, the ship isn't there anymore. And so after being confronted by the sun, they take shelter in a cave because that's safe on a planet you've never been to before. But Obi-Wan has a little bit of a vision, or is it not a vision? Is it a visitor?
Obi-Wan.
I love the lighting
Have you trained the
through
boy?
the crystals.
Master
Hi,
Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon.
How are you here?
I am here because you are here.
I don't understand. What is this place?
Unlike any other, a conduit through which the
So
entire
is this
force
actually
of the
his
universe
force
flows.
ghost, or is it a force
Are we in danger?
manifestation?
This planet is both an amplifier and a
I've never
magnet.
really questioned what it
Free
is
by here
before.
who
Is
seeks
this kind of
power.
Obi-Wan
They,
hallucinating?
like me,
No,
believe him to be the
I think
chosen
there's
one.
some
No,
element
because-
of Qui-Gon that's there.
Because Obi-Wan doesn't
You're
know all
right.
the things Qui-Gon's
The
saying to
force
him.
within him is stronger than any known Jedi.
Yeah. Comment down
I've
below
trained
if
him
this
as
is
well as I
actually
could,
his
but
ghost,
he's
or
still
if it's
willful and
like
balance
a
eludes him.
manifestation of what he
If he is the
but-
chosen one, he will discover it.
What's
here.
so interesting though is they were all like, Anakin's gonna bring
And he's
balance to the
realized
Force,
that
but
his
he's probably the
power,
most
this is a very
unbalanced Jedi there
dangerous
is.
place for him to be.
Maybe Quinlan is a little bit more balanced, but
Well, actually, Anakin and Quinlan are pretty close.
They're
We
pretty
discussed
crazy.
in
yeah.
that episode, but
But regardless, I think it's interesting that they're playing with the fact that Anakin is the chosen one, obviously, but the people like around him, like even Obi-Wan kind of doubts that he is the chosen one. Because like Anakin doesn't act like it at all.
Yeah.
And even Anakin himself kind of doubts that too, I believe. But Anakin made it to a citadel, kind of like he made it pretty much to
He made it to the where
fortress
the
where the
father
father resides.
dwells.
Exactly. And so he spends the night because that's a good idea on a planet you've never been to before.
Yeah.
And let's just say he also has a visitor, and it's a
I
little
have a
creepy.
secret to tell you.
If you can't tell, that
Tell
Shmi
me.
is Mama.
Everything you have done, everything you have learned has led you here.
Whatever you are.
Sounds an
My
awful lot
mother's-
like what Maul said to Ahsoka in season
And
7.
you blame yourself.
I love that
Your
Anakin isn't
Jedi
even
training
like,
has served you
what's
well,
going
Anakin.
on? He's just like,
But
oh,
you
my
are
mom.
more than a Jedi. Tell me, where is your pain?
Okay, that's so crazy.
So I might take it away.
Like, he saw her
was
die. He watched her die.
Too late to
And they
save
killed
you.
the sand people
I failed
and
as
the
a
women
Jedi.
and
I
the children
failed.
too.
How
And now he's
so?
like, oh,
I tasted only vengeance when I slaughtered so many to avenge your death.
oh, he grabbed her hand
It
and
is
put it
time
away.
you realize that your guilt does not define you, my son.
But what if
You
it does?
define your guilt.
The only love I feel in my heart is haunted by what would happen should I let go.
Then it is not love. It is a prison.
But I have a wife. You've met her.
Aw.
She's everything to me.
She's not your destiny.
But I love her.
Yeah, you love her so much you're gonna
What
kill
are
her.
you?
And she's gonna die of sadness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shmi totally had that power.
Yeah, during that scene, I'm trying not to imagine the son doing that and just me, but it's really hard actually.
Yeah. Regardless, so, I mean, she's kind of bringing up a good point that, like, he is kind of trapped by the love he feels for Padme and the love he feels for other people. But it's not exactly, she's not exactly, or the son, I suppose, is not exactly telling him to, you know, go down the right path. He's got some
Yeah.
nefarious plans for Anakin. But Anakin, obviously, after seeing that monster, goes to the father and is like, what's going on? Because, you know, this is all very suspicious and kind of creepy. If your dead relative came to
That
you
is
tonight,
cool.
that is cool. He's so shocked. He's
Some
like,
call
what?
us force wielders.
That's cool. Once again, excellent character design.
Jedi
I
have
want
spoken.
his hat.
Few still know of our existence.
Are they
That
immortal?
room. My mother.
Yeah, I would
came,
assume
But it was not her.
they
It
are.
was something else.
Ah,
So,
my son, I
An
suspect.
interesting,
he doesn't even care.
can
He's
take
like,
many forms.
yeah, an interesting
The
fact
shapes
about
we
this, the
embody are
setting
merely
is
a reflection
behind
of the life
Anakin, there
force
are like
around
little
us.
circles that kind of are reminiscent of
Carry
the
a
world
great
between
sadness in
worlds.
your heart.
At least to
I
me.
wonder how that
My
connects.
children and I.
I mean, yeah,
And
but
manipulate the
they're
force
Also, do you
like
see
no
the
other. Therefore, it
the
was necessary to withdraw
scales?
from the temporal world
balance?
and live
Oh
here
yeah,
as
and
anchorites.
he's in the middle.
As
So-
a sanctuary.
The thing about the
And a
father, son, and the daughter is that
You
they.
cannot imagine
It's
what
kind
pain
of
it is to
giving a
have such
reason
love
for the
your children
Force, like explaining
and
the
realize
Force,
that they could tear
which
the very
I
fabric
don't
of our
know
universe.
exactly
I
how
don't
much control they
understand.
have over the
It is only
grand
here that I
scale
can
of the
control
Force,
them.
but they do
Family
influence it,
imbalance,
I
the
believe.
light and the dark.
Which, you
Day
know,
with night.
kind of causes problems
Destruction,
if, you know, something were to
replaced by
happen,
creation.
which totally
Then why reveal yourself?
nothing
to
will
us?
go wrong in this
There
story
are
arc.
some who would like to exploit our power.
But exactly how would
See,
anyone exploit their
but
power?
what?
Like,
I don't
couldn't they
know.
just kill them
Too much
instantly?
dark or
I
light
feel like
would be the
the only
undoing of
threat,
life
I mean,
as
I
you
may be wrong, but
understand
the
it.
only threats they
When news
have
reached
are
me
like
that the
each other.
chosen one
Or
had been
Anakin.
found,
Or Anakin.
He can mess
I
things up
needed
too.
to see
But
for
I do
myself.
think the Mortis
The
arc
chosen one's a
shows
myth.
like how
Dude,
they-
he just called himself a myth. But you are the chosen one, Annie.
I should
You
very
are.
much like to know.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, that's creepy. I would run if someone
his
said that to me.
eyes.
I know. Why does he have black eyes? It's just a little scary. But the father wants to put Anakin to the test to see if he is the chosen one. So obviously, the right thing to do is to capture Ahsoka and Obi-Wan and force Anakin to choose. So they're gonna put Anakin through this little friendly, harmless trial where his friends are,
Let
you
them
know, in
go.
danger.
Only you can make my children release them.
Oh my gosh.
Anakin! The planet is the Force. Use it.
Obi-Wan got the pretty girl.
You will let them go.
Oh my gosh. He had a Mother Talzin voice right then. We don't talk about this a ton, but I actually love Clone Wars cinematography. Like this right here. It's cool.
Yeah.
And Clone Wars just gets even better.
This is like OP, 1000 XP.
And the fact that Anakin never does stuff like this again.
I mean, since he is the chosen one, this is kind of the...
Oh, and they think they can use lightsabers against them? Idiots. Yeah, just like Anakin can.
I wonder if Anakin is more powerful since he's on the We're surrounded by the Force, and obviously these Force beings.
Oh gosh. I don't like seeing the transition back into the human. Or are they human? I don't know. Peak cinematography.
Wow.
But regardless, that was an epic display of power. Like, that's probably the most powerful you see Anakin when you take into account that the son and the daughter are immensely powerful Force wielders, as the father likes to call them. But now he has proved himself to be the chosen one, right? And so the father gives him, you know, a little proposition.
And now you see who you truly are. Only the chosen one could tame both my children.
I have taken your test. Now fulfill your promise and let us go.
Ah, but first,
But
you must
like there's another
understand the
thing.
truth. Now, all of you leave us.
Do
leave us
not
how?
trust him.
You think?
I said,
More
leave us.
sass. Do the son and the daughter just go hang out with
Feel
them?
your destiny. You must see it now. I am dying. And you
So
must
I guess they
replace me.
aren't immortal.
Replace you. I can't stay here.
I guess they can just live for a
This is
long,
yours.
long
It has
time.
been foretold the Chosen One will remain to keep my children in balance.
No.
No. But it's your
I cannot
destiny,
force you to do
Anakin.
this.
You're gonna fulfill the
The choice must be
prophecies.
yours. But leave, and your selfishness shall haunt you.
Probably
And
will.
the galaxy.
Well, it will, you know, because they leave.
Well, they try.
Well, they try
to leave.
Regardless, though, I like that the father respects Anakin's decision. But, I mean,
Yeah, they kind of.
regardless of what he decides in response to the father's proposition, Anakin still does kind of destroy the galaxy with his selfishness. Because he took what he wanted, especially in Revenge of the Sith, and, you know, started the literal galactic empire. But that's not a big deal right now. That hasn't happened yet. But, you know, they're going to try and leave Mortis. Obviously, there are 2 more episodes in the story, so clearly that doesn't go so well. But I really have enjoyed this episode, and I'm really excited to get to finish out this story arc. Thanks for watching! Please leave a comment, turn on notifications, and hit the subscribe button to support the Threepios.
Also, thanks to our sponsor, Dave Baloney. We couldn't have done this without you.
Stay tuned for new episodes Wednesdays, and may the Force be with you!